right.
Yo, yo, yo.
What's good?
You know what time it is, man. Red light. Red light means green light. Just want to welcome you guys to another episode of Chaotic Convos.
The Chaotic Crew is together once again to give you another episode.
No, I ain't see all that. I'm Ash. Oh, yeah, you definitely gotta know how to read.
Why you can't teach the man how to read?
I'm trying to teach a nigga how to read. I'm Ansel.
What's some of the terminology, bro?
Like, they gonna try to call her like a little tenderoni or something. That is so tired of me. Ow!
Hughley. Stop saying you want the lifestyle if you don't want to do what it takes to have it. And we gotta pay for that.
Really?
You're so
Episode
21.
So we legal now? Technically.
We legal.
illegal.
We legal? We legal now.
As
man.
we sip wine while we're recording.
Yeah, we legal.
That's funny.
What? No fun facts about numero 21?
You know, I give a fun fact or I give a story.
Whichever one you
my
want
whole
to go.
life, I looked forward to turning 21 because I thought that was when things were supposed to happen in my life. You know, I could actually drink and everything because I was one of the few people that actually waited till I was 21 to drink.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You know, I want to be a good boy, so, you know, that's why I did not. As soon as I turned 21, I drank.
Wow.
What'd you drink, bro?
Well, the first drink that I had was I actually like the fact I had my first drink at 21 at an El Varner concert. That was on this it was in this this Skyline Hotel in Tallahassee. It was really nice. It was like a little free event, and they had these different catered foods and everything, and I was sipping on some Moscato and different champagnes they had. It was really, really nice.
So you ain't even really start off with no hard liquor.
No, I eased my way into, like, my first hard liquor I had was Fireball shots.
Ew, I hate Fireball.
Yeah, I had Fireball shots because my homeboy, he wanted me to turn up before we went out this one night, so he gave me some Fireball shots. Fireball shots. And then I had E&J.
Ooh, that E&J.
Yeah, I had some E&J. And I was just like doing like these different little liquor samplings. So I wanted to see, you know, exactly what my personal flavor would be. And that's when I figured that, you know, I really prefer white liquor over dark liquor. I only do dark liquor if I'm trying to get nasty.
What?
Yeah, if I'm just trying to have a good time, then, you know, I just be on my, you know, my gin and my vodka. But if I'm trying to, you know, get into something, that's when I get my little dark on. You know?
I'm the opposite. I prefer brown over white.
Yeah, you would.
Brown, I'm more chill on brown. And I like to just stay chill for the most part.
White makes you freaky?
White makes me, like, out of control.
Really?
Yeah.
Gin don't do that for me at all. It just makes me feel good.
Like, white, when I'm on white, I'm, like, wilding out. You know what I'm saying? And I like
What?
I like to just be chill when I'm drinking. I don't like to be all over the place.
Oh, no, I turn to my brown when I'm trying, like it's about to go down that night. That's when I turn to my brown. No.
And even then, like, I don't really drink white like that. If I'm drinking white, it's more so probably Ciroc.
Yeah, niggas love Ciroc. Ciroc is
That's
good.
the only really white that I drink like that.
My favorite vodka's always been Absolute. I love me some Absolute. Oh.
Well, Phil, do you have any stories or?
Dude, I can't chime in on that sound.
You know,
What did you do for your 21st?
You know he can't
Everybody always
remember?
have a story for their 21st now. Come
Can't
on.
you remember this one?
Nah, man, because I was getting lit before that. I didn't wait till I was 21.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I was getting kicked out of clubs and
I've
hemmed
never
up
been
for
kicked out of a club.
hemmed up for fake IDs and all
Oh,
that, man.
Lord.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Now,
Good
I
time.
know people who've been kicked out of clubs, and, you know, since I had to stay in solidarity with them, I had to also leave the club. You know, I wasn't kicked out. But since they got kicked out, I said, I guess I'll walk out with you. You know, but I was never kicked out of the club. You know, I'm not that type
I've never
of
been with
ratchet.
anybody that has been kicked out the club, nor have
Yeah,
I
man.
ever been kicked out the club.
It's not a good feeling.
Wow.
It's you get secondhand embarrassment when it's not you. But you know them, it's like, damn, now we gotta leave.
Yeah. Well.
That's crazy. 21.
So how y'all feeling, man?
I'm feeling okay.
Yeah. I'm always
I'm in a
So you
weird
had a
mood
good
for
day?
some reason.
I did have a good day. I started my day off with some pretty good news, so that was good. Had a typical gym day and took me a nap after I ate my broccoli and teriyaki chicken from Panda Express because I'm still on my healthy kick. I know you're off your challenge, Ash. So how was that experience for you?
That was good. I feel like I probably could have did it a little longer, but I can't believe I actually went through with it.
Why not? You can do anything, man.
Because I feel like honestly, the only thing that I kind of had a problem with was the white bread. Because I never realized how much bread I eat.
Yep.
It's true, man. We eat a lot of bread.
Bread is so good. I'm telling you. I know it's like this is like the second
Because I like
episode in a row we
quesadillas,
talked
and I know
about
that
this,
kind of
but-
counts as white bread. So I wasn't eating quesadillas. I wasn't eating tacos.
But you could have got a wheat wrap and made a quesadilla.
Well, I was eating spinach wraps.
You could do that.
I was eating those, but
Spinach wraps actually aren't as healthy as they make you think they are.
That's facts.
They only have like minute amount of spinach, and then the rest of it's just still your regular white bread.
Yeah.
Wow.
Food coloring, yo.
Yeah.
really,
It's all
that
good,
sucks.
I hate to burst your boat, but it's fine. Whatever. Y'all
I kinda
can
though. You
feel-
made it, yo.
I did.
Congratulations.
Whatever.
because your intentions were good, so it counts.
Insert hand clap. Or a round of applause.
Right. But speaking of 21, yesterday Jaden Smith he turned 21.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, man.
Yeah, so shout out to Jaden.
Jaden makes some decent music, man.
Really? I have never heard any of his songs.
When I went to J. Cole's concert, he had a was that last year? Was that concert last year? I guess that was last year because that album came out last year, wasn't it? Shit, I don't even know. But his most recent concert in Tampa, he opened up for him. And I was a little upset because see, I knew that Jada was there. I wanted to see Jada over Jaden, but whatever. She stayed in the backstage. He shouted her out. Like, well, can you bring her out? Because, I want to see your mama. I knew your mama before I knew you. So, but whatever. But he, when he was performing, I said, oh, I can actually kind of, vibe
But he
with
makes good
this.
music, man.
He actually makes
It's
decent
decent.
music.
It's
And,
decent.
on paper, you would think he wouldn't make good music because, who his daddy and his mama is. And it's not like Will Smith made the best music. I just feel like, we kind of just, we give him Summertime, which is a good vibe. But, we kind of just gloss over everything else.
Pretty much.
Because, I don't...
Man, Will Smith is a Grammy Award winning artist, bro.
A lot of people are Grammy Award winning artists. And that really doesn't
you
mean...
can't-
It
hey.
means something sometimes, but a lot of times it just doesn't mean anything.
Dude, Will Smith is a legend, man.
He is. He definitely is. I will give him props. How about this? I will give him props for everything except for getting jiggy with it in that Miami song. I'm not gonna no.
I'm not even gonna do this with you, man.
What? So
Nah.
you're saying that
So listen, man.
you're saying that
So-
getting jiggy with it it was cute back then as a child.
That was a hit, bro.
I know it was cute back then as a child.
It was a hit.
I understand that. It was a hit.
Miami was a hit.
I don't know how about them.
Summertime is a hit.
People from Miami, we do not listen to that song. We do not talk about that song. That is not a song that is indicative of Miami culture.
But it's a hit.
It was a hit,
Okay.
yes.
That's it.
But back in the 90s, anything could become a hit back
I
then.
feel bad for Diggy, man. Diggy Simmons, man.
Why do you feel bad?
Why you
for
feel
him?
bad for Diggy? Diggy's fine as hell. I don't feel bad for him.
Because in this whole son of rappers and all that.
Oh, that's why he
you know
is
what I
Red
mean?
Buns. I ain't forgetting that because he
came out
fine
first.
But he in his
by
own lane,
himself.
though.
He ain't
I
get
don't
that
know. I
flame-
feel like
he ain't get
in
the
his
flame
own
like that, though.
lane.
You know what it is? I'm gonna tell you why. It's because Diggy's too pretty. That's what it is. He's too pretty to be a hip hop star. He can't be a rap star. He's too pretty.
Dude, I didn't know he was still rapping, man. Until I came across a video on YouTube, and I was just like, I was putting it side to side with him and Jaden, and I was like, man, the music, sonically, it just don't sound the same.
Are you serious? He's still rapping?
I promise you, he's still rapping, man.
Oh no! See, he gotta be a model or something, because that's what his lane is. Who you really should feel sorry for with is the other one. I can't remember his name.
JoJo.
No, not JoJo.
That's
no.
him.
That was his name. He only had what? Oh, Rusty.
Yes, he's Rusty. Rusty's Rusty.
But was he rapping though? I don't think.
No,
JoJo was the one that was rapping.
No, I'm not talking about feeling sorry for him as far as the music. I'm just look. Have you seen Rusty lately?
No, I'm gonna try to find
Rusty.
him.
I don't know what
He's my Rusty.
It's
Rusty.
I'm calling him Rusty because he looks rusty.
I
feel bad for Rusty because first of all. You are clearly, people forget you exist. And then when we remember you exist, they remember how you look like. He looks something's wrong with him. But see,
he looks okay.
But no one said that he's a medical condition, so I guess it's okay to talk about because he's a medical condition.
I'm trying to remember who you talking about.
Exactly. See? He was on the show too. Exactly. He was on the show too.
He has a medical condition?
No, he looks like he has one, but no one said
anything. He doesn't.
I got you, man.
Okay, so he just looks like that because of how things played out. That must suck when your brother looks like Diggy and you look like that.
But JoJo don't look good.
JoJo don't look good, but I honestly forgot that JoJo exists. The ones I remember are always Angela, Vanessa, Diggy, and then sometimes Rusty. I completely forgot about JoJo.
Oh, wow.
And he's his first son. I completely forgot about him.
Yeah, I bet JoJo was salty, man. Because he wanted to follow in his daddy footsteps and be this great rapper. And
I knew that nigga wasn't going to be a damn star. He looked lame as hell.
And then Diggy came out and started giving the world bars. And JoJo was just like, man.
Diggy started getting the world bar, but then, the thing is, like I said, he became too good looking, so people forgot that he even wanted to make music. They just kept looking at him. I just look at... You talking about he's still rapping. I just want Diggy just keep doing your little photo shoots. Look. Oh, was he on that stuff? Because he used to be kind of like, not like chunky, but he wasn't.
Oh, JoJo?
Yeah,
he was always skinny to me.
No, he wasn't. No. But see, he wasn't. His face was fuller. See, his cheeks are kind of sunk in there. Like he on that stuff.
I always felt like he had a skinny face. Like his chin was like.
No, I'm telling you, Ash, watch those reruns of Run's House. I'm telling you,
that was a classic show, by the way.
This...
That's a good
JoJo must have been on...
He
still got that gap.
Well, I think he's getting ready to get married if he hasn't already.
Someone's marrying him? They doing it for the money.
He has a child. I think he's trying to get married to his baby mama.
Niggas, I just proved one point. Niggas are always going to go back to the baby mama at some point. At some point, they're going to go back.
Oh, yeah, that's her. She's pretty, though.
All right, what we talking about today, man?
Well, I actually wanted to talk about, we went on a little tangent. We're talking about Run's family.
We finna talk about the whites keeping the blacks out of the ocean, or we gonna save that for later?
Y'all want to bring that up?
The whites talking about keeping the blacks out of the ocean.
He's talking about the Little Mermaid.
The sea, keeping the blacks.
Oh, you're stupid. We're gonna go into that. I want to talk about how Jaden is doing his little food truck thing.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And passing out the food to the homeless people.
Yes, that's dope. Speaking of that, I just went this past weekend with one of my friends. She organized an event to make bags for the homeless, and we came downtown Saturday and gave out bags for the homeless. We packed them with, toiletries and like fruit cups, cookies, crackers.
What was that?
We were at work. Bro.
I'm trying to get a bag.
You stupid.
Really? You're not homeless.
I'm trying to get a bag, man.
But it was crazy. We made up about 70 bags, and we were out there for maybe not even 5 minutes, and the bags were gone. So many people, so many people were in need.
If I was out there, I would have got a bag.
So now we know what to do next time. But it was crazy how fast those bags went.
Yeah, I wish I could do something like. Well, I guess I can. I can't do something like that. But I don't know if it's the nigga in me that when I first read the article about Jaden giving the food out to the homeless people, the first thing I said vegan, because he giving out vegan food.
Plant-based, man.
I
was like, but wait, I said, hold up, because whenever I hear vegan, the first thing I think of, I guess it's the nigga in me, I think of no chicken, and I'm like,
vegan food good, man.
people saying that. People are saying that.
Yeah, there's some vegan spots around Orlando that I've been meaning to try.
I believe that.
It's true. It's not like it used to be, man. Because when you think vegan, you think of like tofu and all that other stuff. But
trash.
This genetically modified food is honestly not bad. Because I had the Impossible Burger at Earl's Kitchen, and it was delicious, man. It was a really good burger. I don't. And it's all plant based.
I'm not convinced because I'm all for positive lifestyle changes. I'm on my no carbs lifestyle change, but I can't give up no chicken.
But I'm just surprised that you're wary about it because all you guys talk about is being able to season stuff properly, and that's all it is. They're taking the food and they season it properly.
Yes,
and that's why it tastes good.
I've heard that argument.
That's all it is
as well.
They saucing it up, and they season it, and it's just like, wow, it's delicious, man.
I just I don't know. I feel like I would probably have to be on some trees for me to really give it a try.
Just got crazy.
I'm for real because I don't think I could consume that food sober. And whenever people say, they all say, "Oh, it's not bad." I don't eat food that's not bad. I want to eat food that's delicious.
Well, how about this? Some of that food is delicious, trying a vegan soul food restaurant.
Yeah, this one girl I know, she went to Tribal because everyone kept talking about it in Atlanta, and she said, "Oh, that was so nasty." And
you can't go off of everybody's opinion, though.
That's true, man. You gotta try it for yourself. Speaking of food,
I'll see. I don't know.
What's up with these people sabotaging and contaminating food in the grocery store?
Yeah, that's
because niggas do anything for clout.
They do anything for clout.
We saw the lady do it, and then I just saw a video today. Buddy opened up an Arizona tea and spit in it, and closed it back up and put it back on the shelf.
That's nasty.
Wait, how did he? Wait, the can or the bottle?
The jug.
The jug.
You got the jug that you can pour.
Tea. Oh, see, I don't. That's why I don't. You only nasty, get Arizona cans.
That's nasty, right. Bro.
I don't be buying no Arizona jug. It's
And then, but they actually found out that was a minor who licked that Bluebell ice cream. Was it Bluebell or was it Haagen-Dazs?
Haagen-Dazs got the film on the top.
Oh yeah, they got the film on top. They don't play those games with y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they actually found out that they can't even really charge her like that because she was under the age of 18.
That's nasty, man.
Really nasty.
That's disgusting.
I saw a meme today, and it was like a knife cutting the side of the ice cream, pretty much like trying to cut out the top because it was like, I don't trust y'all.
That's nasty, man.
Yeah.
I can't even
eat my ice cream.
Exactly.
Now,
I should not have to do all that. See, the thing, my favorite ice cream brand is Ben & Jerry's. See, I don't think Ben & Jerry's has a covering on theirs.
Yeah, you got to pop it, though. They got that plastic on the outside that you got to tear off.
Oh, yeah, they do. They have that. Okay, see, so that's how I know. So if it still got my plastic on there, I'm fine. Because, see, y'all touch my chunky monkey. See, so you shouldn't have to do all that.
Why? That's not even funny,
Y'all touch my chunky monkey, it's going to be on and popping, period.
But is that funny?
It's
not funny.
So why do it?
They do anything for clout?
Because they only doing it so they can post it on the gram,
and get famous
post
off
it on
of
Twitter, and get all your little likes and retweets and whatever. That's the only reason why they're doing it. Because there's no logical reason as to why they're doing it.
Well, in the UK, I saw something today that says in the UK, any person that has over 30,000 followers is considered a celebrity.
Wow.
I feel that's kind of fair. I would say local celebrity.
They consider them a celebrity. Like advertisers consider them celebrities if they got 30,000 plus followers. Because
if you have 30,000 followers, you got to think about how many followers each one of those followers has. So you have a wider branch of people that you can connect to. That's why I'm trying my hardest to become an influencer. That's where the money is, in advertisements.
So, you got to go to the grocery store and start licking and spitting in food.
Nah.
No.
There's other ways you can.
No.
You can do that.
I'm not going to do that.
That's real nasty.
But, I wanted to also talk about, do you guys want to go underneath the ocean first, or do you want to go...
Why are they upset about this?
Why they're upset about it?
Why are the whites upset?
Okay, so let's talk about why the whites are upset that they decided to make the greatest Disney princess in history, Ariel, black.
Was she a princess? Oh, she was a princess.
She is a princess. She was a princess of the sea. She was the youngest of King Triton's daughters. She was the youngest and most prettiest, and she was the one who had the voice. And she decided to leave that all to go and be with her man, who she saw when she was, grazing the water. She saw him, on his little fiddle that he had on the boat and everything. And she said, hot damn, that's where it's at. So she sold her soul and her voice for some legs. Some shenanigans happened. She ended up killing the same hoe who took her tail, and she got her man. So that's basically The Little Mermaid for those who've never heard of the story.
There you go.
So the reason why they are upset is because whenever black people occupy white roles or roles that white people perceive to be white roles, in just one little instance, they feel like they're becoming outnumbered. They feel like we are becoming a threat to their white, lily white, salt white existence.
Is this a rollout? Is this a setup for a rollout?
I don't see anything wrong with her being black. I mean,
Because we're black, so of course we're not gonna see anything.
But,
but my thing is this: where was that? Was there outroar when they made Cinderella black?
You mean back in the 90s?
Right.
Hell yeah! When you really think that people weren't pissed off when they made Brandy, who looked like she came from Nigeria, Brandy?
I guess because I was younger when that movie came out, I wasn't aware of the outroar.
I was a kid too, but see, I remember some people in my class telling my son, Brandy can't be black. She's white. I had to get in a fight with them. I'm getting in a fight in elementary school over Brandy being the black Cinderella. That was a really big thing. I remember when it first premiered on ABC. It was a really big thing. I stayed up watching
that
it.
movie too.
It was
I love that Cinderella.
Really powerful moment. Only thing that kind of threw me off is how Whoopi Goldberg, that white man, created the Asian man.
But I mean, it was really diverse.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I'm saying?
It was really diverse. I like that, they really enforced that, we don't see color thing, but that still tripped me out. How did they make a Filipino baby? But anyway, there was controversy back then when Brandy became Cinderella. But the thing is, what people don't realize is that Brandy, her Cinderella adaptation was actually from the original story. So, these original stories were based off of, what's the guy's name? He's either German or he's from Denmark. The guy
Rogers and Hammerstein.
Yes, who made all of those stories that Disney adapted later on and made their own retellings of. So Brandy's Cinderella was actually based off of that original story. But the reason why people are pissed off, because this is actually Disney taking their adaptation from their Little Mermaid and saying, okay, well, we're gonna make her black in the live action one, even though we gave her red hair and white skin when we made the cartoon movie. So that's why people are upset, because they feel like, again, they're being blackwashed, which isn't a thing, you saltines. That's not a thing.
Chill,
gosh.
bro. Chill.
That's not a thing.
Man.
Okay.
Again.
I kind of had this envision of like how she's gonna look or whatever. I think they should have her maybe have like dreads, but burgundy or like reddish dreads.
Yeah, they should.
Like flowing down her back.
Again, I ask, is this part of the marketing rollout?
What you mean?
What marketing rollout?
Just the whole idea. Like, how can we get more people to come see this movie? We make a black, and then we'll post something on social media, get everybody in uproar.
I don't know the intentions of it. I don't think it was anything like that. Maybe she was just the best fit for the role.
Now, I don't know now. The reason why I say that is because, see, don't get it twisted. Disney, they're very smart. They're a very smart company, and they know what they're doing. More than likely, because remember, Disney also owns the Marvel Universe.
Right.
Right?
And they see what happened with the Black Panther.
Exactly. See? Phil, you get it. They saw what happened with Black Panther, so they want to recreate that same thing, because they know that the black dollar is a very powerful dollar.
It is, man.
That is true.
Number one consumer, dude.
Once they knew that once that we put they put that black girl as Leroy as in the Little Mermaid, we were gonna be like, oh hell yeah, we about to go see this in droves.
What?
I've already planned on seeing it 2-3 times,
See?
honestly.
I know that's right.
So, can this be considered part of the rollout? Is what I'm
It
trying to
probably,
figure out.
but the thing is, even though it's gonna benefit them, it's also gonna benefit us as well because this is opening doors for other young black actors and actresses to get roles they didn't think they could previously get. This is going to give little black girls who are coming up in this age who they probably have seen the cartoon Little Mermaid, and now they're gonna see her as black, and they're gonna realize that they can also they can they can dream, they can see that, oh, this person, she actually looks like me. That's very important because it's very important to have someone when you're coming up as a kid seeing people on TV that look like you.
I'm not surprised, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, Genie was black. Ain't nobody get mad that Will Smith was Genie. He was black.
White people love Will Smith. They do.
Everybody loves Will Smith.
White people, they love Will Smith. And
See, and that's the thing. They want to pick and choose
they do want to pick and choose.
who they want to create and
Dude, I
cause
say-
all this controversy with. But
I say it was part of a rollout, bro. That's just me.
I mean, like I said, it's possible, but I feel like once, because when they had those auditions, and when they didn't specify what they were looking for as far as skin tone, because all those auditions they're gonna tell you what they're looking for. So when they probably just said, oh, young girl between 18 to 24. They didn't probably specify any color, so they knew what they were possibly looking for. And I mean, I guess they felt like Holly, she was the best fit for the role. Now, I want to tell you, I woke up from a nap when I saw that news, and so I was reading. I said, Holly Berry gonna be the Little Mermaid. I said, oh hell no. I said, now I'm gonna watch it.
not Halle Berry.
I said, I'm gonna watch it. I'm a support. I'm gonna be looking confused the whole time. But I said, I will support it. Because I love me some Halle Berry. But I said, wait, Halle Berry? Oh,
You sick, bro.
that girl from Beyonce's little group that she got.
I'm pretty sure the movie's gonna be successful, man.
Of course it will.
Of course it is. Because
Disney
they're
doing
looking to
their
go
thing,
out
man.
and show out.
Now I want to know who they're gonna pick for King Triton, and I want to know who they're gonna pick for Eric. Now I know with Eric, if they're smart, they would pick someone who is racially ambiguous. Because now I know some of y'all. Cause I saw people on Twitter talking about, oh, they can pick. Oh, wasn't that? Listen, they're not gonna pick no niggas for Prince Eric. Because once you make him black, it's officially a black movie. And Disney, they want y'all money, but they don't want y'all money that bad. Okay?
Oh, man. Wow.
So they're not
All
going to
right,
pick
so we're
anybody
just going to
black.
have to wait and see then.
Now, they just pick someone racially ambiguous, or they could pick that Asian boy from Riverdale who's fine as hell. I would definitely be in attendance for that.
Wow.
Now, for King Triton, I say, because people saying no, I say either do The Rock or get Idris Elba. Only people I want to see do it.
I can see The Rock.
I could definitely, people don't want Dwayne Johnson to do it because, Dwayne, he's sometimes black. He like to pick and choose when usually Dwayne is not black. He want to be rolling with his little Samoan side.
What?
Even though your daddy named you Dwayne Johnson for a reason.
Oh,
So
man.
you can keep on trying to toe up that little Hawaiian side of you. You are black. But I bet you want to be black for this role. How about that?
Well,
They didn't have much success with the remake of.
what about
Disney's
Terry
Little
Crews? I
Mermaid.
saw somebody.
Hell no, I don't want to see that. I'm going to see it's Julius. I'm going to see it's Julius. That's all I'm going to see. I don't keep Terry. Don't put Terry under the sea. Please don't put Terry under the sea. Y'all can make him Sebastian.
So they're doing a
Y'all
live.
can do that.
What's up with Disney doing all these live action versions of these movies nowadays? What's going on? They just get money on both ends.
Well, the reason why is because Walt Disney, he said a long time when he was alive, clearly, he said that he wanted his movies to be reimagined for every generation, so they could have their own version as they're coming up. So I guess for this generation of children, they're doing it. They decided to do it live action because clearly our animated movies you just can't remake. You can't remake those in another animated style because they're just too perfect. Hence why we're having Toy Story 4, which I still need to go see that.
Right.
So that's why I
what's up, man.
figured why they're doing it.
That's what's up, man.
But since go ahead, Ash, go ahead.
How do y'all feel about did y'all watch Making the Band back in the day?
Go get my cheesecake.
Yeah, you talking about I was actually gonna bring that up.
Yeah,
my
so how do
cheesecake.
y'all feel about Making the Band coming back if Diddy decides to bring it back?
You know, it's so funny because I don't know what it was, but that was actually one reality show I just didn't watch when it was out. I knew it existed. I knew enough about it to know who was on the show and the bands that came from the show. Danny Kane and them group of black boys that didn't go nowhere. Mm-hmm. So
Are you talking about Day 26?
Yeah, they didn't go nowhere.
Day 26, they did a little something. Now you can't just
They
sit there.
did a little.
No, they
something.
won awards for best group. They did. I believe they won a BET award.
Let me look this up right now.
My question is,
Right now,
on which
Yeah.
platform is this show gonna be on?
MTV,
MTV.
like it was.
Really?
Back in the
Yeah,
day.
it was on
But
MTV
he got
back in the day.
revoked. Why wouldn't he put it on his own?
Well, MTV came to him and pitched the
Yeah.
idea again. So I guess it would be back on
Yeah,
MTV.
they won Best Group in 2009 at the BET Awards. I'm guessing that Jagged Edge was on the off year because BET loved Jagged Edge.
Really? When was the last time Jagged Edge won a BET award?
Let me look up that. Let me look it up actually.
if they did win a BET award.
I know Jagged Edge must have won.
They might have won some
something.
Grammys. I don't know.
Oh no, they know. Oh no, they're not Grammy winners by far. Oh no, they're BET Award winners probably. Oh, they didn't win a BET Award.
Yeah.
Shocking. Oh, well, they won. They won Soul Train Award. Oh, okay, all right. Well, that's good.
Don't be trying to discredit Day 26 now.
I can't remember. I can't think of any song they had.
People still
Really?
watch MTV?
I can't think of any song they had.
Co-Star. That was my main song from Day
I can't think. I promise. I can't think of any song they had.
If it wasn't for you.
People
that
are still
whole Day
watching
26
MTV?
album rolled.
People still watching MTV?
Yeah.
I guess so.
If they put that on there, they'll definitely tune in. But see, the thing is, like he was saying in the Instagram post, I don't know if these up and coming artists are willing to put in that work because these niggas they lazy.
That is true.
They're so lazy.
But I feel
and-
like the ones who really want it for real, will put in the work. That's how you can tell who really wants it.
so two.
Two
people.
So two people out of this whole nation of upcoming singers.
Because it's the thing. Because see, Puffy, he got to narrow it down to a select amount of people. So I mean, what he would probably have the best hope for, I would just hope to have some good, reality TV show moments. Because I don't think he gonna be able to get a good group out.
What kind of band is he making?
I don't know.
Well,
I
the
guess he hasn't
last time
said.
it was like an R&B band.
The first time it was that girl group, Danny
Danny Kane. No, that actually wasn't the first time though.
Wasn't the first time?
He had a group. What was the name of it?
Was it Old Town?
No.
Was it Old Town from Puffy?
It was. What was the name of that group? It was the first season.
How many seasons they have?
I believe it was 3 seasons.
Old Town was on there, and
Old
the
Town.
band.
The band. That's what it was
I
called.
was about to say, yeah, I
The
knew Old
band.
Town was on there.
Yeah, that was the first season, but nothing ever really happened with them.
Talking about the band
See, I
with,
was- yes,
with
I was right.
all
Old
the
Town was
hip
the
hop
first
artists?
one.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a hip hop group.
Yeah, that happened.
And then I think the second
They had
two
one
seasons
album.
was
That's it.
R&B.
I think they had one album.
Danny Kane was the most successful one.
I can agree with that.
I mean, really nothing to
Yeah,
agree.
I
I mean,
feel like
that,
Danny
it's
Kane
facts.
and
Please stop shouting out that day 20. No one.
I'm
No
telling you, you
one-
are asleep.
Who
You are
is asleep?
You
No, they're
obviously
sleeping at home.
No, obviously.
Oh my goodness.
Obviously.
They at least Danny Kane, and even though
I'm telling you, they wouldn't have won Best Group for no reason.
It was 2009.
Okay, what that mean?
What other group
What does that mean?
What other group was out in 2009? That was a really off year.
The other groups that was in the category
that was
with
an
them.
off year.
The other group that was in the
music.
category
That
with
was
them.
an off year in music. I'm gonna actually look on them and see who was out during that damn year, because I know I can't remember nobody. What they probably them franchise boys.
Really? Right.
Who was out that year? Let me see. Hold on, let me see. 2009, 3-6 Mafia, Nerd, The Roots, GS Boys. That's why they won.
Really? So what's up with the Roots though?
The Roots wasn't hot in no damn 2009.
The Roots are hot, bro.
Yeah.
They're hot. They weren't hot in 2009.
You just trying to discredit Day 26 for whatever reason. I don't know.
They did not make an impact.
They did. They made an impact on the culture.
Puffy was just trying to recreate 112 and it didn't work.
Nah, Day 20. They had some good songs.
Anyway, Danny Kane was the most successful one, and I really don't even think those half was all
Danny
that.
Kane kept breaking up and doing too much. They had a lot going on. It was too much drama.
That's because you can't put white girls and black girls in a group and say sing together. It's gonna be problem. I knew it was gonna be problem once.
I don't think that was the case.
That is why I'm okay.
Nah.
Because that girl Aubrey, I think she called Donna, the other one, what's her name? The other black girl, I can't think of her name right now. I think she called her a nigga or something. I'm telling you, you can't put black girls and white girls
That
in a
is
group
not the
together.
case. That is not the reason why they broke up.
Okay. All right.
That is not the reason.
Check me out.
What's up?
You sent this post.
What?
You know what post I'm talking about. Forming romantic and sexual relations with robots will be widespread by 2050. I'm here for that, man.
Oh, so you down to date a robot?
I'm kind of here for that, man.
Okay, so you down to date a robot?
I mean, why not, man? A walking iPhone.
What?
It'll be a walking iPhone, man. You love your iPhone, don't you?
It's low key looking like it might end out like that.
I would never.
I don't
Why
know.
not?
I mean, at this point, I'm not saying never say never.
Explain
anymore.
to me.
I would never.
Why?
No, if I gotta date a robot, I just don't need to be with anybody. Period.
True.
Why? Give me evidence on why.
I
why?
need a human. I'm a human.
They don't have a soul. That's actually all you have to say. They don't have a soul.
You love this thing, right?
Not that much.
This. Could you go an entire day without using it?
Yes,
Bet.
I could.
Bet. You go the entire day without using this.
I can go an entire day without using my phone.
See, SL ain't even saying that.
I wouldn't want to.
So you can turn this off, leave it at home, and live the rest of your day
It
without
would.
The only thing is, it's other people that's gonna be worried about me because I'm not answering my phone.
No, don't bring nobody else into it. We talk about.
Yeah, I can go a whole day without using my phone.
I would have so much time that I wouldn't know how to fill in those gaps.
I would. It's a lot of stuff I can be doing.
I mean, it was a lot of gaps would need to be filled up. I probably sleep a lot.
Wow.
So y'all ain't rolling with the idea of concept.
No, I can't get down like
robot
that.
companions.
But I see you can.
I mean, technology.
I can have a
beast,
robot
man.
side nigga, maybe.
Really?
I can, turn him on, when I need to be turned on.
You're
I
the
can-
dude, man.
I could probably do that.
Oh,
But he could be my main thing though. What would I name him?
this guy's sick, man. Oh man, that's real life though. So you might as well just get ready for it because it's coming. It's happening. It's happening right now.
Maybe I would name him Darren. No,
It is
I can't
really
name him
happening
Darren.
right
No,
now.
no,
I can't get down with no robot.
They have
phone.
expos displaying their what
Oh, I would name him Tyrell. Yeah, I would name him Tyrell. Yeah, that would be his name, Tyrell.
Y'all crazy.
Why not, man?
But what would I keep him? You keep him in the closet?
Dude, they go wherever you want to go, man.
But like when you're not using him, will you keep him in the closet? Or the garage? I don't know, I'll figure it out.
Oh man, I'm done. What we talk about, man?
Well, I was because I want to do a clean, segue into this. We was talking about The Little Mermaid and colorism and all that. Because I want to talk about Christopher Maurice Brown.
Who is that? Chris Brown?
Who else would it be?
That's Chris Brown?
Phil? Yes, Christopher Maurice Brown.
Hey, man. Album's dope. I like it.
Yeah, the first half is, and then, like you said, it becomes elevator music after that.
Yeah, it did. I mean, after Come Together and Red, I'm done.
It's like I said, but it's if you want to get things done like around the house or something, put that album on. It's very good. It's very
so
good
long.
background music.
That album's so long, man.
What's with him creating all these long albums now?
Because
Crack.
So you really finna go to?
It's
He
smart
went
though,
there.
dude. It's a smart move. It's a smart move. Most people that listen to music, they probably either listening to it while they at work or at the gym or something like that. So once they put it on, it's just going. It's just playing. It's gonna keep going. Let's keep going. It's just adding up for him.
The reason why he's doing it is not from. He will have you believe that it's from an artistic standpoint. That's not why he's doing it. He's doing it because of the streaming points that he's gonna get. Because the more songs that you have on what's considered to be an album, the more streams that you'll get, the higher your certifications will be, the quicker that you'll be able to reach that certifications. It all, so amidst the crack, it makes sense.
What's up with Chris, man?
So that was last week, Ash, that this happened. That was last week, right?
I believe so.
So now mind you, I had when the people were talking about this, I was kind of confused because I thought that we as black people, we had already peeped this about Chris years ago. At least I did. And so I didn't understand why a lot of hoopla was being made about it.
Okay, well, piggyback into what you was talking about, pretty much he made a statement in one of his songs saying that he only likes black girls with good hair, or he only wants to mess with black girls with good hair.
Uh-oh.
And this is causing an uproar on social media. But in my opinion, I feel like the only people who would take offense to what he was saying are black girls with bad hair. Like, if you don't keep your hair done, then obviously you're going to take offense to that. You know what I'm saying?
Really, though?
That's how I took it. Like, why would you take offense to that?
What is bad hair?
I mean, obviously your hair is not done.
Okay, all right. So since
what is bad hair?
It's so funny because Ash is actually proving the point that I was going to make. So Tokyo, she decided that she was going to
clarify what Tokyo you talking about.
So not Tokyo, just the other one.
Tokyo Vanity.
Yeah. So she decided that she was going to basically put Chris Brown on blast for what he said. She actually connected it to the fact that he is discriminatory against darker skinned black females, which this was something that I peeped this years ago. And like I said, I just thought it was already just something that was just accepted. And that he actually doesn't allow darker skinned girls to come into his VIP section whenever he's in the club.
Now, see, that's a little overboard. Now, I can see your preference or whatever on what you like, but as far as you not allowing dark skinned women in your section, now that I do have a problem with. Like, what's wrong with dark skinned women being in your section? Yeah, you might have a preference of who you like, but is it that big of a deal that you don't want dark skinned women in your section? That doesn't affect their personality, the type of skin that they have.
It definitely, since the thing is because this actually goes back to what he was saying. See, some people, like Ash, were like, well, if you take care of your hair, then I don't see why you should have an offense against black girls with bad hair. That nigga was talking about black girls with 4C hair. That's what he was talking about. Because all Chris liked is little racially ambiguous black girls who had that little loose curly wave in their hair. That's what he liked. And so I don't like when people trying to pretend like he was talking about black girls who just don't take care. No, the hell he wasn't. We know what good hair means in the black community. We know what good hair means.
I don't.
And good hair, like I said, good hair, it means
what's good
a
hair?
looser curl. The looser your curl is, the better it's going to be seen in black eyes. The tighter your curl is, that's when you're deemed nappy, unkempt, and what have you. And that is what he was talking about. I don't like how people are trying to
So basically, he don't want no sisters with no fro in his section.
Basically.
But that's still good hair, though.
I beg to differ because, for one, I have 4C hair, and I feel like I can still get in his section.
What is 4C hair?
You also have light skin.
What is 4C hair?
4C hair is the tight. It's
a really tight curl.
Mm-hmm. It's
type of hair that I have.
It's the coarsest hair that you can
4C.
have.
I thought that was some sort of daycare.
Really?
Freaking program. I thought 4C was a program for child. Okay, anyway.
No.
I know what you're talking about. And no, that's not.
But it is, though.
It is. I know what you're talking about, but no, this is a different category that we're talking about.
But what's up with Buddy what's wrong with Buddy having a preference, though?
It's nothing wrong with having a preference. For instance, everyone knows that, yes, I tend to prefer lighter skinned men, but that's not going to stop me from dating a chocolate guy at all whatsoever. The thing with Chris is that he intentionally steers away from darker skinned females because of his prejudices that he has against them.
And what's
that's
wrong
when it
with
becomes
that?
a problem. That's when it becomes a problem.
What's wrong with
because
that?
how are you going to be a black man and you're talking about how you don't like black features, and then you have a black daughter? As I don't care how light you think she is, she's still a black girl.
But doesn't he have the right to choose, though?
You have a right to choose until what you're doing is going to affect a whole group of people.
How does it affect them?
Because when you're making stupid lines and songs like that, talking about some good hair back, we know what that means. That's why it really pisses me off that people are trying to seriously make it into something that's not that big of a deal. Because colorism in the black community is very real. And the thing is, if you are not of a darker skin tone,
real, but that's his preference.
If you're not of the darker skin tone, you're not going to really understand and relate with colorism in the black community. You're not. Simple. It's just like you're just not.
So the song lyric was in reference to hair.
Yes.
It was in reference to hair, but by
which song? What song was it?
I can't because I listen.
Honestly, I don't even know.
I didn't listen to that whole album in its entirety where I was able to actually listen to every single lyric. I assumed that it was on that second half. I didn't get to.
But this isn't the first time an artist has come out and say they prefer this type of girl or that type of girl or whatever.
The thing is that it's always preferring lighter skinned people over darker skinned people. Always. Always. And
but that's their preference, though.
It's not just about preference.
What is it, because they're celebrities and they have the people's attention?
It's different when let's say it comes to ice cream. I say, oh, I like chocolate ice cream over vanilla ice cream. But if someone gives me vanilla ice cream at a party, I'm not going to just say, no, I don't eat that. And just, I'm okay, cool. I don't really care for like that, but I'll go ahead, I'll eat it. It's still ice cream. It's still good.
If you don't like it, what's wrong with
It's just not
no?
my favorite flavor.
If I ain't like it, I ain't been force myself to eat it.
It's
man, people just be looking for stuff, man.
Like I said, it's hard. No, it's hard because being that, I'm dark skinned, and so my plight as a black person is way different than how you alls were.
Well, first of all, I don't even look at myself as light skin. I look at myself as brown skin.
And that's the thing. See, light skinned people, they always say stuff like this.
Nah, because I'm not light skinned because my behind is not light. My behind.
Just because the sun didn't get to it?
Nah.
Just because the sun didn't get to it?
I look at myself as brown skin.
You can look at yourself like that, but the world looks at you like light skin. People always refer to you, oh, that light skinned girl that with the hair. Where's she at? That's what people always say when they ask about you at work. Like I said, colorism in the black community is real. Until you've had someone tell you, oh, you would look better if you were light skinned, you can't relate.
What?
You cannot relate. And that's a lot. Ask a lot of dark skinned people, and they will tell you similar things.
So it's some sort of trauma.
It is, because that's what it goes all the way back to slavery with house niggas and field niggas. It goes all the way back to that. A lot of you were that you could stay in the house. All the field niggas had to stay in the field because they weren't master's kin.
That's true.
So, like I said, you really can't understand it, and it goes deep when you're trying to date people. They want to date lighter skinned people, and then some chocolate guys, they won't even date other chocolate sisters because they're trying to have lighter skinned children so that they can avoid going through what they went through. But it's still just messed up because all you're doing is just promoting self-hate. But again, like I said, if you're not darker, of the dark complexion, you're not going to be able to
like
understand.
You just said,
I have my preference, but I have talked to people of all different colors.
So you don't think Chris talking to somebody else, talking to him, he just made it a song?
Chris ain't talked to no girl, no dark-skinned girl. No, he's not.
But we can't say that because we
don't know that, though.
He's not going to do it.
How do you know that?
Because you can see who he's still stalking on his damn Instagram.
Who,
he's
Karrueche?
still after Karrueche. Even though she over here laid up with Victor Cruz. He took him forever to get off of Rihanna.
Hey.
That's all he. And the thing with some lighter skinned people, so they'll probably, sleep with the dark skinned people on the low or be in your DMs on the low, but they're not gonna put you out in public.
Hey, this is a touchy subject for Ansel, man.
I mean, I get it, but
black is beautiful, bro.
Yeah, black is beautiful when you have certain shades of cream in there.
Black is beautiful in all shades.
I know black is beautiful, but see, the thing is, it's different between saying it and actually showing it.
Well, I show it.
Dude, who cares who Chris Brown dates, man?
I know I don't.
Who cares if you don't like girls with what he said, bad hair? What's bad hair?
Because the problem is when you're a celebrity, you have an influence over people.
That's true. I agree with you on that.
He is just going to continue.
But they act like people can't have preferences even when they're a celebrity.
Hey,
that's true too. But I mean, and no shade being cast, but the majority of women, don't they wear wigs and weave anyway? See, I shouldn't have said that. Let me go ahead and keep that moving because that's kind of I'm just saying.
I don't know if it's the majority of women. I'll have to. That's a good thing to look up.
Cause in most cases,
a majority of black women?
I'm just saying, in most cases, isn't it like weave or?
I would say the majority of black women, yes, but I don't know as far as
because they like wearing the hair for the most part. Cause I ask you all the time, won't you just wear your hair?
It's easier to manage.
Okay, so how's Chris Brown talking about good versus bad hair when in most cases, even in that world of celebrity, they mostly are wearing wigs or extensions and stuff like that? So how does he even know what good versus bad hair is?
So if he knows that, Phil, and he knows that most black women, as you say, wear wigs and weave, which gives the illusion of having a different hair texture, why would he say that then?
You're not happy with Chris Brown, huh?
Hold on now. It's a lot of people out there with bad weaves and bad extensions now.
He wasn't talking about that, Ash, and like I said, we know what he was talking about. It's fine. He's on crack anyway.
But that man got to be on crack.
No, man. Has the toxicology reports come back and said that this man is on crack?
But that man got to be on crack, man.
Okay, well, he's not on crack. He's on cocaine.
I cannot do.
Like Whitney said, crack is whack. Crack is cheap.
So he can't have a preference, though?
Cocaine.
Just we can end it here. He can't have a preference, though? Or is it he can have a preference, but he should not
be silent with his
preference. He shouldn't talk about it on social media or to anybody else. He shouldn't put it in a song. Is what you're saying?
Honestly, it's because it's not going to change. It's because it's not really just him. It's the black community as a whole. It's not gonna change. So I mean, like, you know, to all my fellow dark skinned people, just keep doing you and loving. You know,
I remember at one
Black
point
is
that was a
beautiful in
problem.
all shades.
But you really think it's still a problem in 2019, though? You
Yes.
really think that?
Yes.
I don't know, bro. I don't know if I
It
can roll
is.
with that.
Well, the thing is, Phil.
Because there's a lot of dark-skinned celebrities.
The thing is, I'm gonna say this. One, you can't tell a group of people how to feel.
True.
You can't tell a group of people how to feel. Two, if you look at the different stars that we have in these different entertainment roles, where it's singers or actors, it takes darker skinned people way longer to reach certain. You know how long it took Viola Davis to reach the heights that she reached? It took her Viola's working for a long time.
But all actors and actresses
Oh
been
yeah,
working for a long
but
time.
the thing is, you get more roles, more mainstream roles when you have a little more cream in your coffee.
Man, I don't know, man.
Like I said,
This is tough, dude. This is tough
If
because
you don't like, I also can say like this. So the singer Seven Streeter, Seven is a very, I don't know if y'all know Seven Streeter.
Yeah,
she's
she's
underground
Cocaine.
though, right?
No, she's not underground. Seventh Street, she's very talented. She's very pretty, but she does not have the same type of reach as other people, other
Like who?
women who are in her same category.
SZA has
because,
reached. They're in the same category, and they have the same skin tone.
No, they do not. Seven is chocolate.
Okay.
What?
Seven is chocolate.
SZA is dark skin.
SZA's not dark skin.
I can't
All
remember.
right, I'm done.
What you mean? SZA is dark skinned.
She's not
She had a
dark-skinned.
classic album, and she has reach. But that's only because SZA's team worked hard to get her there, and SZA worked hard, and she had a marketing team behind her.
Okay, I'll give you this other Kelly Rowland.
Kelly hot in these streets.
Huh?
Kelly hot in these
Kelly
streets.
is not hot in these streets.
What?
Bria
Kelly-
Miles is hot in these streets, and Bria Miles is chocolate. And she's sexy.
What mainstream attention does she have?
She get plenty of mainstream attention, man.
No, I'm talking about main. I'm not talking about just within a certain demographic. I'm talking about mainstream.
But I mean,
What is mainstream?
most of these people that are mainstream are not just waking up and they mainstream. They have people
They're
behind
not
them
waking
working
up in
to get them mainstream.
But record executives, they are looking for a certain image.
But it ain't
All
about record.
consistently dark-skinned people that get mainstream attention is gonna be male rappers, and that's pretty much it.
At one point in time, I can agree with you on that. But now, executives don't dictate anything. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and all those other social media platforms dictate everything. YouTube.
To a certain extent, but the thing is, if you want to be on a award show stage, you're not going to get there just by social media. You're going to have a team of record executives behind you, and if they decide that you don't have the image that they want, then you're not going to get on that stage. That's why I mean, man. I'm talking about doing award shows like Billboard, BET Awards, MTV. I'm talking about that's why I mean mainstream, Grammys. I'm talking about that. If you're not on, when I see a chocolate girl on those stages, the one that
Lupita.
I'm kind of rooting for
Lupita.
is Normani, huh?
Lupita. She's dark as they come, and she African.
I know they always talk about how beautiful her chocolate skin is. It's fetishized. Like I said, this is a very touchy subject.
I
for
feel
me,
you, man.
And I could really probably only have a discussion seriously with other dark skinned people. Honestly.
I've had this discussion. Trust me, I know where you're coming from because I have a very good friend who is dark skinned. She's expressed to me how she feels about other people coming up to her saying that, oh, she's pretty for a dark skinned girl. So
That is
trust me, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Very common a very common
Hey,
compliment.
Is that compliment kind of like that compliment with "I see you when you're little"? Is that the same thing? Is that on the same wavelength?
It's
I
worse.
wouldn't say it's on the same.
It's worse because you're saying that by default darker skin is ugly, but for you, you're an exception.
Darker skin.
And
is not ugly,
I've
man.
heard that so many times. Oh, you're so good. You're such a good looking chocolate guy.
I feel what you're
What
saying.
does that
man.
mean?
At one point in time,
But honestly,
Movies
so I
and
don't even really
television
look
did
at you
that.
as like being that dark skinned though.
that's facts. But I feel you, man. I mean, it sounds like something that you went through, and most dark-skinned people went through that because it wasn't appealing. In the mainstream, it wasn't. But I think that time has passed now because now you're seeing black faces everywhere, and they're dark-skinned people, and people are loving it, man. It's not the same, man. We live in a new time, whether you want to believe it or not. It's not the same. It's different. We got different people influencing people now. And most of the people that are influencing people right now are dark-skinned people. I'm just saying, man. We got to get over it at some point.
I don't really know. I don't know.
No.
That's a touchy one. Well then.
Well, didn't mean for it to be this serious, guys. But somehow it got there.
Well then, it's about that time to start wrapping things up.
Oh, gosh.
If y'all have any feedback that y'all would like to give us on this episode or any other previous episodes, y'all can always email us at chaoticconvos@gmail.com. We are also on Instagram and Twitter at Chaotic Convos. Follow us. If y'all want to follow me personally, y'all can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at It's Ash Yup, ITSASHYUUP.
Like always, you can follow me on Twitter at CSC Prince and on Instagram at Ansel D'Angelo, DEANGELO.
Instagram at Hughley143. Thanks for listening, guys. Always, we appreciate it.
We out of here.